threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
We got some nervous Nellies in here today, don't we, Cameron?
Yep. Yeah. Get a little bit worked up about it. It's all right.
It's all good. You can't be scared to come on this podcast because obviously you can say whatever you want and nobody cares.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
We've continued to do it for years.
Years and years and years. Cam, what's happening today, buddy?
Yeah, well, our beloved listeners have sent some questions in for our beloved wives.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You're all beloved.
Yeah.
Right?
So, Merry Christmas, listeners.
Yeah. Well, this is actually going to come out after Christmas.
Well, I have no clue anymore.
Cam doesn't know.
This is actually 2026.
We're coming from the future.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day 2026. So
it's Earth Day 3047.
Anyway.
So we got some great questions.
Hope y'all had a good Christmas.
Yeah, I hope your Christmas is wonderful. We're coming from the past, but that's all right. Before we get into that, though, I got to tell you about BattleBox. It is the monthly subscription box full of solid gear for adventure seekers, survivalists, outdoor enthusiasts, and casual preppers. Each month, BattleBox sends you the coolest selection of hand-picked outdoor survival and everyday carry gear, all valued at far more than what you normally pay. You never know what's in the next box, but here's a sampling of what users received this month. We want to read it, babe? Read it.
Fox Knives Yankee Axe.
Ooh, yeah, say that again.
Sounds fancy.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Fox Knives Yankee Axe.
Dang.
That's like a bunch of
That
words
axe.
just put together.
How about the next one? The next one's pretty sexual, too.
Silcock Key.
Silcock Key. Yeah, we got all that. All this badassness starts at just $34.99 per month. They've shipped over 1 million boxes and won Best Subscription Box of 2020. Our listeners get a free knife when you sign up at battlebox.com/casual preppers. Get your first BattleBox plus a free knife at battlebox.com/casual preppers.
And a Fox Knives Yankee
Axe.
Roosevelt
I know.
silver
Take it forever.
medallion axe.
Silver
Couldn't
medallion.
come up with
Silver
those.
medallion.
All right, let's just get right into the fun. The questions you guys sent. We have a couple that Cam and I came up with near the end as well, but you guys sent out some good stuff. So if your question didn't get answered, give us a better one next time.
Mm-hmm.
This one came from Ashley Eagle. Yeah.
American Eagle's little sister.
Yeah, sure. If you had a bunker, what is one luxury item you would want to make sure was included? Great question.
I want a big soaker bathtub and enough water to always be able to use it. Hot water.
Nah, you
Yeah,
can
I was
have one
gonna
or
say
the
hot
other.
water too.
Yeah, hot water.
Hot water
Yeah,
in a soaker
yeah.
tub.
Yeah.
that's what I want.
That
So
You hear that? That was the
your
bottle.
wish was granted.
That sounds like a. Shut up. So,
I don't know how you made that
I
noise.
don't know how I
but,
did either, man.
Put your lip on it just right.
Can't do it again.
Can't recreate it.
That's what it is. Okay, yeah. Ash, that was a good one. How you Tawny?
I said hot water, but I also said a microwave.
Microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to make stuff.
What about an air fryer?
it's vital.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay.
No?
I don't know.
I think I
takes
use an air
longer.
fryer.
Quicker.
If it takes longer.
Yeah, but it's so much better.
I mean, it cooks better, but it takes so long.
The air
I mean,
fryer
I would take that
Yeah.
too, but
would be nice.
And if I'm making something quick for my kids, like I'll just make it in the microwave.
How about a
yeah.
microwave
They
that's
can make it
also an air
themselves,
fryer?
So that's nice.
A combo unit.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
There.
but that's
Yeah.
true. You got to have like something quick
Good,
to
yeah.
cook, right? You
Yeah.
can't get that on there.
Because they don't wait.
They don't wait.
mean,
How
I
about
don't
you,
got
Cam?
time.
If
you
you had,
just add water to everything that's in your bunker.
yeah, that's the whole problem. You just be like heating up water pretty
Yeah,
much
but
the
still,
whole time, right?
heating up water in
Probably.
a microwave is a lot easier.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably. You don't do it in an air
You
fryer.
ain't gonna kill everybody.
Heating up
burn
water
down
in
the
an air
place.
fryer. I like to heat my water in the air fryer. That's how it's
I
done.
can't tell you the tastes.
Yeah, you can. You give me two of them. I'll tell you which one's which. They taste better.
Tastes so much better
Yeah.
when it's air fried.
What if you had a luxury item, Cameron? What would you have?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either, but I throwing it your way anyways.
I'd probably
easy.
like to have like a like a cinema, like a projector room in
Oh,
my
okay.
bunker,
I thought you were
so
saying
you can
cinema.
watch movies in a really nice like cinema setting.
So like an IMAX theater.
yeah,
in
that'd
your
be amazing,
bunker.
right?
Yeah.
You would never want to
Just
come
want
out.
an IMAX theater.
So we
That's
could
it.
watch Interstellar finally on
Yeah,
IMAX.
yeah. But it would be awesome, right?
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be my luxury item.
That's a good luxury.
I'd charge everybody to come in.
Your family?
Yeah.
The only people that are in there?
No, get out.
Your family? Yeah, that's a good
Let
one.
me see your scavenged items.
Yeah.
And if they're good enough, you can come to the cinema.
Yeah, cool. I like it.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I like that idea, but I think I would want like a big
AI guy.
I need a bunker
Robot.
chat GPT to get through my day. Probably probably like a media library.
I was gonna say
You know what I mean?
some type of library,
Just like a
book or-
crazy, yeah. But like all the movies you'd want.
Yeah.
You gotta have that.
You have that, I'll have the theater.
And we'll get together. Perfect for the apocalypse. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, Cam, you want to read
Yeah.
this next one?
Chris Sarah Wilkie. What do you have in your EDC? What kind of bag purse do you use? What's your EDC stuff?
I just have a little bag now. I used to have a big bag, but it's hard to find stuff in. So,
Yeah.
and I don't have
She
very much
a lot
in it.
more. You're
Like
much
a
more
wallet,
minimal now.
Hand sanitizer,
Hand
that.
sanitizer.
chapstick. Yeah,
Ham sanitizer.
ham sanitizer.
I ain't a ham.
Is that what I said?
no,
No.
it's from New Girl.
It's from
I was
New
like,
Girl.
It's usually
Did he
what
say
I-
that on
He
there?
calls
I don't remember
he
that.
calls hand sanitizer ham sanitizer.
Oh, I don't even remember.
He calls
that.
DNA D and A.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cool.
Floss sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I
that-
don't
Oh,
like
yeah,
that's a
stuff stuck in
delicious
my
treat.
You can do a
Yeah.
lot.
Didn't we talk about that one time?
Yeah, little kids
Like peppermint floss.
rolled
Yeah.
up in a
Chew
ball
on
and
it.
let them chew on it.
Shut up, chew on your floss. little boy.
There's a lot you can do with floss, so
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
that
Flossing.
passes as
Pretty
EDC
prepared.
gear.
Cool. How about you, dear?
So I don't usually carry a bag unless I'm going to work. Then in my
But that's every day.
well, yeah. 'cause-
So you do.
So I have like lip gloss. I have lotion. I have
serums.
I don't have serums.
serums.
I have nail clippers.
Oh, that's where they're at.
No, I just bought some.
Oh, you just bought some?
Yeah,
I just
And
bought some of
take
my
them
own, too.
From our
I
kids.
have to carry my own in my
Yeah.
They
backpack.
do get lost.
They're lost. And like hand sanitizer, I have ibuprofen.
Ooh.
And then
Yeah.
like I have all the tools that you have put in the car that I don't know what they are.
But you have them.
But I have them.
Star
in case.
wrench.
Yeah.
And what else? A lot of stuff in
And
there.
but
Other stuff.
yeah, so besides my work bag, I don't really carry a bag, but I have stuff in the car.
Stuff. Yeah, you do have stuff
Yeah.
in the car. I know you do because I put it.
I was gonna say.
Because I put it there. She was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Don't worry, just leave it there. One day you're gonna
Just
be
call
happy.
Kobe,
You're gonna
sticker
use
on
it.
it.
Yeah.
Call Kobe if
Call
you're
his
thinking about
number.
using this.
If I don't answer, call Cam. He ain't gonna answer, but call him anyways.
Yeah, that's true. I don't answer my phone.
He'd be like, "Why is she calling me?"
Well, I think he thinks that if I call him, he
Yeah.
knows there's a problem.
That's true. If you and
Yeah.
I ever like,
If there's a phone
if
call?
it's a phone call, it's like either that's a butt dial or it's an emergency.
Someone's dying.
Something's going down.
Someone's bleeding.
We never talk.
Yeah, it is really odd. But there's like 4,000.
Even when I hear your
texts a
voice,
day.
I'm like, is this even Kobe?
Who is this?
It's like,
I know,
so
it
weird.
doesn't make any
'cause
sense.
We never talk on the phone.
It's like, oh, Cam's calling. What's happening? Oh,
Yeah. Oh no, this is
This
not
is
good.
bad. I think you probably called me 3 times in my life.
Probably.
I probably called you 5 or 6 because I always have to call you when someone's bleeding out. Or
Yeah, it's usually a medical
a
thing.
medical thing.
That's how I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
My dad's probably called you more than I have.
Your dad's called me.
Yeah. I'm like, you called him? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I'll call him.
We don't even really talk on the phone.
No, rarely.
very rare.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always hated it. Never liked it.
Not even when you were a teenager.
When we
in
were
your
dating,
bedroom,
we talked.
like twirling the.
I never
Cable.
did. I never did talk very much. I think my brother did a lot, and so I was always like, oh, I ain't gonna be like that.
What a nerd. Yeah. I get
Yeah.
that. All right, next one from Devin Adams. Have either of you ladies gone shooting at the range? If yes, what have you used or prefer? My wife said she would love to go to the range, but doesn't want to go hunting. Love the show. Stay survived.
Well, that's how you are. Dawn.
So we have actually gone to the range.
Mhm.
We've gone together to the range.
We have.
Yeah.
It's been a while, though.
It has
Yeah,
been a
it's
while.
been a while.
It's pretty fun. I like it.
Mm.
don't really know the names. Like a
You liked-
9mm.
Yeah, you like the 9.
I think I like that. And then I've shot like a rifle, like a 22.
50 cal.
I'm sure. Yeah, 50 cal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I like the handgun better.
Yeah. You did
Desert
like the
Eagle.
handgun. That's good. Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long time. It's probably been like 2
Just
years
stare at
since
you.
we went to the
It's
range.
been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. We go shoot clay pigeons
Mhm.
like once a year, probably.
Yeah.
A couple times a year.
Poor pigeons.
And we go pheasant hunting with my
Drone pigeons.
dad.
Drone pigeons.
Birds aren't real.
So
Yeah,
that- that's the only
usually
kind
Oh,
of
you go
hunting
pheasant
ever.
hunting?
Yeah, that's the only kind of
Have
hunting
you killed
I've
a
ever done.
pheasant?
Mhm.
Whoa.
She's
That's
good.
cool.
She's
Big
a
deal.
better with shotgun
Just
than I
kidding.
am for sure.
Oh, man.
I don't think
Yeah.
hunting's for me.
I don't think hunting's for you.
Yeah.
Being in
You have
the
to be
cold,
outside and it's
but-
cold usually.
the cold, the dark, and I think
Yeah.
it would make me sad
We usually don't hunt in the dark
to
very often.
see it.
We usually wait till it's light.
Well, I
start
know, but you
killing
have to
stuff.
go out in the dark
Yeah.
and wait in the cold.
Yeah, the
and-
early
Yeah.
morning thing. Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
doing
like
that.
that either.
Yeah.
Or the waiting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pheasant hunting isn't bad. I can do that one.
No. Yeah.
So
I like that.
Bird hunting's fun.
yeah,
The
that's
end.
That's the answer.
that's all.
That was Devin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. AC.
Slater.
Yep.
That's for me.
When was the moment you guys felt like you made it as podcasters? I guess this is for
It's
us.
for
I guess
you
it is. I
guys.
didn't even notice.
Was it a sponsorship or a certain amount of downloads, or when the wife said, "You and Cam are spending too much time in the basement on the podcast"?
That's a really good question.
I mean, it'd probably have to be the Strata takeover.
Yeah, we don't
right?
really talk about that very much. But I don't know. I still don't feel like we've made it.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like you never feel like, oh
Still
yeah.
working to make it.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
a never ending process.
Yeah.
I would think like one of the biggest things was like when we hit the 1 million downloads, that felt like a big deal. You know?
It felt like we could keep doing it.
yeah, it's like, oh, wow, if people are still listening, we could still do this. So
Yeah.
that's probably it.
But we haven't made it. No.
No, we still haven't made it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Still on in.
Thanks
on
if
the-
you think we
made
have,
it.
but we haven't.
Yeah, it's a good question. AC
Mm-hmm.
Slater, Adam Rockhill. What do you, the wives, bring to the prepping table beside a touch of class? How do you help your husbands be better prepared?
I love this question. It's like kind of sexist.
A little bit.
I mean, what good are you women?
Yeah. You guys do anything good on the prepping side? What?
I
Come
mean,
on.
they marry you for your skills, because what else you got?
Well, you just look pretty. Is that it? Yeah.
I don't think he meant it that way, but it kind of sounded that way.
No, I'm sure Adam had the best
This is
of
how you
intentions.
guys
Way.
took it. I didn't really answer this question. I'm pretty sure I am the weakest link, but I support you in it, and
Yeah, that's all I ask.
I'm on board with
Mm.
all the things.
And I don't really go. I mean, again, we're casual, so I don't really do anything that's like.
Well, yeah, and it'd
Crazy.
be different if you were spending a ton of money,
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah.
you
You
don't.
like it when I spend money, though.
Well, sometimes I do.
It's like she feels like
Yes.
she's like, oh, now I can spend money.
He's gotten better though. He used to send me a text like whenever he was buying anything, like I'm buying a book on Amazon. I'm like, I don't care if you buy a
It's
book
fine.
on Amazon.
Full disclosure, that's my
But-
policy, right? Full
Yeah.
disclosure.
But
So
We did
Yeah.
used to do that better, huh?
what?
Disclose what we were
Oh
buying.
yeah.
Yeah. Cam doesn't do that very
Turn this
well.
off, turn
We've,
this
off.
we've talked about that.
Turn off her
before.
mic real quick, please.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't anymore, really, though. If I told you how much stock I've bought in the last,
usually
no,
only
you
if
don't
it's
tell me
something
anything
expensive.
really anymore. But you used to, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. But I'm not
Yeah.
like hiding it from you.
No,
Yeah.
you just
I'll show you what we got in stocks, okay? I ain't trying to hide it. Hey, anyways, yes, Tawny.
I couldn't think of anything.
Oh,
But I just put calling Cam out anyway. Like
yeah.
stuff that he says on the podcast was like, we don't do that.
Yep.
Oh,
We should do
yeah.
that better.
Our family doesn't do
I'm
that.
like,
Yeah. All the time, we talk about stuff we should be doing, but
that
we're
we
not doing.
don't
They're
do
not.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's the process, though.
Yeah.
that's what we
Right.
do as wives. We just remind you.
They ring us
Yeah.
in.
Should-
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. Sorry.
Okay, that's all
No.
right.
Yeah.
You're good.
Just keep me in the straight and narrow.
You're-
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Hold to the rod, buddy.
Adam.
Iron rod.
Man, there's a lot of atoms in this.
Is there? This is- I'll bet-
AC's probably an atom too.
Oh, there's 2 atoms in a row.
it's
How'd
the
that
same
happen?
dude.
It's
Yeah.
the same
You got
guy.
2.
Gosh dang it.
I'm
well,
gonna give him a
enjoy
pass.
this. This is the last time you can answer.
I'm giving
ask
him a
any
pass
question.
because I assume he's related to Robert.
Yeah, it's a cool
Okay.
last name because
Yeah.
it's the best actor ever.
One of the
right?
best actors ever.
First question from Adam.
Mm-hmm.
If the wives had a dream SHTF scenario, what would it be? Blackouts, aliens, hordes of Bigfoot, etc.
I just put anywhere like anything that we could stay a family and they would
Yeah.
feed us. Like if I
They
didn't
would
have
feed
to
us?
cook.
Like the aliens would feed
Like
us?
the
or-
no,
aliens?
no. Like just any situation where we
Like
could
somebody's
like
like
stay
preparing
with
meals for us, and we could
somebody.
just like
That doesn't sound like an SHTF
Sounds like a
scenario.
FEMA camp.
It
I don't
sounds
know.
like.
Yeah, not with like a lot of people.
Oh,
Just people.
See, and I don't
that-
want to be with anybody else.
that
Just
sounds
like-
like an all-inclusive resort to me.
just like our like close family,
Yeah,
and
okay.
they would feed us.
That makes sense.
Any
Oh,
situation
so like you're
that.
staying at your dad's or something.
that's
Yeah.
pretty much yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, now we know the plan. I didn't know about that plan.
Now you know, Cam. That's what's
Yeah.
happening.
No, I don't know. None of those sound great. What did you?
Well, yeah,
pick?
but if you had to pick one,
I didn't really pick one either.
Gah.
I mean, and I don't want because I hate the pandemics. I thought it sucked, but if I could just like stay home and have stuff like still get deliveries and be in my pajamas, like
You guys
that's
know
You
what
would
I
approach
want.
that
Yeah, that's
pandemic
true.
different.
you guys know what
Yes.
an SHTF scenario is, right? It's not fun.
Well, I
any
know,
way you look at it.
but I don't really want a pandemic either. But I don't want to be like where if there's zombies outside and they absolutely can't get in, then okay, I'll do that.
Okay, well,
and
there.
as long as, but I'm like 100% protected from the outside,
There's no 100% in
and
this world.
somehow I'm still getting food and stuff.
yeah.
Still get the food.
Well,
The
But as long as
aliens
we have
invade.
food
Tony's like,
and-
"What? Just put your hands up. They'll let us come and eat with them.
you're gonna feed us,
See,
right?
but I don't want to be with anybody else.
You cooking in that flying saucer?
You got a microwave up there? Gotta have a microwave.
I'll cook. I just don't want to be with anybody else either. Like,
Okay, yeah.
and I
You don't want to have to talk to no one.
don't want to have to talk to
Get out of your
anybody.
pajamas. You don't want to do that.
Well, if I can be comfortable,
Yeah.
might as
Yeah.
well.
Gotta have a
You're
heat
not going to be
pad.
comfortable, so you don't want to be with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I
Yeah,
feel.
I don't want to
too.
have to like try and talk to him. Make conversation.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week.
How many people you killed?
I don't want to ask him anything. This one came from Adam Duvall as well. If the hubbies had to talk in one of their voices for the rest of their lives, what one would you choose, and why would it be Charles Hapgood?
So definitely not the redneck.
Not the redneck.
That's probably the easiest
I'm
one.
fine with Charles because he's pretty polite.
Yeah, he's pretty
He's
polite.
a gentleman.
And
He is a
yeah,
gen-
he's a gentleman. It's
He's a man's
entertaining.
man. He's a gentleman.
I feel like it'd be hard
Smart.
for him to be like rude, you know, because sometimes your
Yeah.
voices get a little rude.
I don't know. He's a little
Or he's a
passive
little
aggressive.
condescending.
He is passive aggressive
Yeah.
for sure.
But some of them they just say it
Right.
and they're not nice. So
So what would you choose?
I said Charles would
You would
be
choose
fine.
Charles.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I just like how they end it with Charles Hapgood
Yeah.
after everything they say.
It's entertaining.
He's signing his name after every
polite.
sentence.
Charles
basically.
Hapgood.
Charles
I like it.
Hapgood.
So I'll
Hey,
take
Stolen,
him.
how you doing? Charles Hapgood.
Because try and say something really mean as Charles Hapgood.
I don't like the way you look, boy. No, I think I can still.
It doesn't really. No, that took on a different.
Did it?
Yeah. He
Charles
doesn't say
Hapgood.
boy at the end.
What would Charles
Yeah,
Hapgood say that was me?
I don't know.
See?
You're uglier than a dead penguin on an Antarctic mountain.
See, but that's taken on like a weird, like Western. It's not.
That's
it's not.
Charles Hapgood.
That's
It's
Charles
not.
Hapgood. He's been around the world more than
Charles.
once or twice.
Charles Hapgood just mostly talks about himself.
Yeah, Charles Hapgood.
Charles
There's no
Hapgood thinks you look ugly.
criticizing.
Charles
Charles
Hapgood.
Hapgood talks in third person. Yes, he does. First person.
Yep.
Okay. Tawny?
I just put
Which one?
Russian or Italian just because they're entertaining.
They are pretty.
See, I can't
If
do
it was
the
all
Italian.
the time, then maybe not. But
The problem with the Italian ones is I
Oh, we'll
end up
do it
sounding
tonight.
I sound like Dracula half the time. So I can't
He
I
do.
can't
It gets
do
a
it.
little
It
Transylvanian.
does. I have a hard time with it. I think we just don't do it enough. This is a problem.
No.
We
Practice.
don't. We don't
No.
use the
Someone
but
Italian.
it's
comes out-
entertaining.
Yeah.
It's funny. Maybe that's why it's entertaining.
Probably because we can't do it very well.
As long as I say spaghetti or meatball, I can get
That's
there.
right.
Like I can get to it, but then
Luigi.
holding on to it is tough.
It's
for me.
got to
Yeah.
start with spaghetti or
I gotta start.
meatballs.
That's a spaghetti or meatball. It's, I can get there.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
What was it?
You got to throw a few Italian words in to get
Italian
it.
words. Yeah.
You can't say like, anything simple.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hamburger. It doesn't work. It gets kind of
So
like
you
Russian.
sounded-
You did
Ah,
sound
the
Transylvanian.
Transylvania.
Sounded
Yeah.
Transylvanian.
You got to go with the Ferrari.
I think Russian. If I was gonna pick
Russian would be the
Russian's
funnest.
funny.
Russian or Charles Hapgood, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Anyways, okay.
An Italian Charles Hapgood.
Oh no!
You can't even try it.
How about a Russian Charles Hapgood?
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Maybe.
Like I could do it.
I can't, yeah.
Charles Hapgood. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Joseph. I can't do it.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Mix it. Carissa, Dvit, what guest would the wives like to see on the podcast?
Sorry.
Which ones do you want?
To answer this.
He want to see.
Yeah, who'd you like to see on the podcast as a guest?
I just still think it'd be funny to have your dads on.
Oh,
but
okay.
Oh, yeah.
They would be
That would be.
That's
everyone
true.
talking over each other.
That's
Probably.
true.
It would be very entertaining.
It'd be
though.
very embarrassing, most likely. It'd probably be so
It would be.
It'd be
embarrassing.
really embarrassing.
You should do that.
But it would be fun.
It would be very fun.
Well,
I
That's all I could
forgot to
My
answer
dad would
this
be like
one.
this. And I'm just camera. Like, he wouldn't be in the mic any.
You'd be telling random stories.
He'd just get up and walk out halfway during podcast. Yeah. So, like walk out. Every time we're at the house, like trying to show him like a movie or something, I'm like, it's getting to the best part. And he's like, gets up, gets
Yeah.
a drink of milk and goes upstairs. I'm like, I don't know why we're watching this.
That's really funny. Yeah. You didn't answer it then?
No. I know, like, our kids really want to be on it, but that would be a disaster.
It'd be funny though.
We talk about a lot of disasters.
Not for probably.
No.
I don't know who else. Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner?
He'd be cool.
Sure.
I like Kevin Costner.
Can't imagine him wanting to come on this podcast.
Don't think that he would enjoy it.
I don't either, but if I'm going to throw out something
saying
like
anybody.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Maybe we get Robert
Sounds
Duvall. Ask Adam. If
Yeah,
he can
maybe.
introduce
He
us.
would probably be easier to talk with.
You could get them both, and you
he's
could talk
old
about
now, though, dude.
open range.
Yeah.
Speaking of Robert Duvall,
Yeah, you've got it on there. Mellow yellow.
yeah, I got Mellow Yellow on today.
We're eating ice cream.
That is such a good movie.
Yeah, it's great.
It's the best. You know what else is
Days of
good?
Thunder.
Okay.
Element. If you didn't know, electrolyte deficiency or imbalances can cause headaches, cramps, fatigue,
Death.
weakness, death. As people want to be prepared and ready for anything, the last thing you need is something that will slow you down when you need to be ready the most. That's why we at Casual Preppers have teamed up with Element. It is a tasty electrolyte drink mix with everything you need and nothing that you don't. We think Element is perfect for bug-out bags and EDC kits. Why, Cameron? Well, because it contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio, 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 miggies of magnesium. Casual Preppers listeners can get a free Element sample pack when you make any drink mix purchase through our exclusive Casual Preppers link. That is one packet of every flavor for free. If you don't do that, you're just dumb. Guys, they offer a no questions asked refund on all orders. You don't even have to send it back. You can get it the first time, the second time, the fifth time, the 100th time, but you've got to go to our link, drinklmnt.com/casualpreppers. Get your order and your free sample pack with any purchase.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Our listeners are always like, oh, those calls is dumb.
Yeah. No, they're dumb
They're
if they're
dumb
not
if they
doing
don't
it. Yeah,
do it,
that's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, they are dumb if they're not doing it.
Yeah.
They're smart if they are doing it.
Yeah.
They have two options here. Everybody
You're
does.
smart and healthy because you've got electrolytes in your system.
Yeah. Is it your turn or my turn?
I think it is. I did Carissa. So you're
Okay, Riley Owen. Hey, from New Zealand. If you were a dentist drinking a glass of tooth milk in your bunker, what would your dentist practice be called post-apocalypse?
So I didn't answer this myself, but I chat GPT'd it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a chat.
And they came
There you go.
Let's hear it.
it came up with a lot of ideas.
Okay.
So tooth and consequences,
That's a good
Oh,
one.
hey.
the last molar.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one. Doomsday dentistry,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Decay and delay dental. Apocafloss. That one's pretty good too. Grindstone grins.
That's a great like product name, Apocafloss.
Yeah, that is
like
really good.
Some
Yeah.
floss that like
It's like
doubles as other
paracord.
stuff. Yeah, paracord.
It's got a bunch of strands of dental floss
Yeah.
in the paracord.
That's a great idea. Trademark.
Yeah, we got it.
Called
We
it.
own it.
Own it.
Plague-proof smiles. Molar mayhem. The Cavity Collective.
Cavity Collective.
Rotten roll dentistry. Bunker bite repair. The Extraction faction.
Holy moly.
Bunker bite.
Fillings of fortune. Grin and Barrett dental. Survival smiles. They came up with a lot.
That was
that's
like,
all I was gonna say.
geez.
Is it in?
Survival smiles.
The
That's pretty
endodontic
good.
end times. Molars of misfortune. Fluoride fallout. Tooth apocalypse. That one's good. Root canal refuge. Bite back dental.
Jeez, I can't do that one.
Good stuff.
I couldn't read that
Try and
off.
say
the-
it.
Nuclear nibbles dentistry.
Nuclear nipples. Oh, nibbles.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hey,
I did.
it's your fault then.
Well, yeah.
It's not my fault.
Tooth or dare.
Tooth or
Last
dare.
chance chompers.
Does it end? How many more are there?
There's a bit more. Do
Okay.
you want me to stop?
Yeah, it's probably enough.
Okay, the end.
Okay.
So there was lots of them.
That wasn't. Some of those were good though.
That's
know.
crazy.
They were
Yeah.
good.
Well, how do we follow that? I don't know.
We
Just
got
whatever you got.
Well, I couldn't come up with anything on my own. So
This is what Cam and I said. From frowns to crowns.
It's probably a real
It's
one.
our one.
probably
I'm sure that
is.
is.
one choice.
Frowns.
That's all they do is
Crowns
crowns.
to crowns.
I don't think that was even on the list. So you guys did
That's
good.
true.
Right?
Very
Top, yeah.
original.
It's very
You
original.
top Chat
GPT
GPT.
had 6,000 and we had one good one.
One winner.
One winner.
From frowns to crowns.
Yeah, I didn't even think to ask Chat GPT. That's pretty good. Those were good ones.
Cool. You want to read the next one?
Right? No, not Riley. No, why is always the long
Michael.
ones I get? Michael Tree Size.
What's the size of that tree? What's the tree
Tree
size on that?
Size. I wonder how you say that. Tree Size?
Trezise. Trezise?
Mm.
Trezise.
How would you say it?
Treazise. Treazise.
Say
Same.
It. Who wants to hear it?
I'd say Trezise.
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 I'm a Trezise artist.
I don't know.
What kind of Trezise you got?
Got all the Trezises.
These are all the little Trezises.
I got a sexually transmitted
I'll bring all my
Trezise.
Trezises over to the party. Ladies, much like David Ferrant, you remember him? And Sean Manchester,
Scene.
Scene Manchester, feuding over the Highgate vampire. Cam and Kobe find themselves in a bitter and harsh yet comical feud. What would your husbands be feuding over? Who gets the next subscription box knife? Whose hook hand is more stylish? Shish. Who can eat more Coke and mac and cheese? Or who gets credit for defeating the local supermarket creature?
Supernatural.
Oh, yeah.
Not supermarket. But a supermarket creature would be fun to
Dude,
fight.
look how
Sounds
small this
cool.
text is, and I have to sit so far back. Not
so
only do I
awesome.
screw it up anyway.
I must have
We're
missed
down
that.
at Smith's fighting a creature.
Supermarket creature
Produce.
eating all the food.
He's in the produce section. He's throwing lettuce everywhere. Get him.
I like that.
The zucchini monster.
We got to do an episode on the supermarket creature.
know.
How do you survive?
Oh my gosh.
Like the Brits, will your husbands conduct a spectacular magical duel for the ages, or will they duel another way and let hilarity ensue? Supermarket creature.
Pretty good, I tell you. What do you think, ladies?
I don't know. Would
I
we?
can't
Would
think of
we
anything
even
besides the
feud?
supermarket creature now.
Would have been better as a supermarket.
That's totally what they'd be doing.
Yeah.
Dang it! The local supermarket creature.
Oh, rascal.
Oh
He
yeah.
get you.
I got nothing.
Nobody.
Oh,
got
I
it?
didn't answer.
came up.
The last part said, "What magical spells would each of them use? Name this of the spell, and what does it do?"
I
There's a lot.
maybe they'd be dueling over who could do the best accent.
Oh,
that's
accent.
good.
Yeah, maybe.
And
Contest.
like
of
the
accents.
magic spell, I only came up with one for Kobe. I
What?
was thinking just, I don't know, just a view.
Okay.
your spell would be like you would like humiliate people or like pants people or something.
Why do you think that?
Because you always like I'll be in my sweatpants and he tries to come and pants me in like the
I don't
kitchen.
try. I do it.
Sometimes
Yeah, you
I
do
it with his
pantsed you
mind?
one time though. Yeah,
Magic
but that would be a
Pull
spell.
your pants down with my mind.
Yeah, that would be what he would do. Something to humiliate you.
High use of intelligence.
If I had it, that's probably what I'd be doing.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then it would be called the name of the spell would be the hook hand salute.
Hook hand salute.
Oh, hey, that's good.
Cool.
And I didn't have anything. I just was saying that maybe Cam will make it so other people couldn't talk and he could talk really well.
I'd make it so I
Yeah.
could talk really well.
Turn the
that's for sure.
tables on everybody.
They couldn't talk.
I
yeah,
sound
they
very
couldn't talk back
intelligent,
to
don't
him.
I?
You guys sound stupid. I sound
And
great.
no one could debate with you. You just be
Yeah.
like, well, no one's going to disagree with that because you can't talk to me.
See, I don't know,
Yeah, that's good.
but
Well,
I
now
couldn't
we-
think of the name. Like
Supermarket creature.
no,
Yeah, the supermarket.
no talkie cadabra.
Supermarket mouth.
Shut your chuckle milk mouth, boy.
Chocolate milk mouth.
Chuckle milk mouth. Okay, this one came from Dalton Miller. Can we get their thoughts on hashtag mom talk?
I didn't know what this was, Tawny said.
I
Should
didn't
explain
ever
to me.
watch it, but
Oh, well, I did. The first episode, like, it was pretty exhausting.
So,
and-
Is this still going? Like, is
There-
hashtag mom talk? like-
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's-
think so.
So it's
I
a thing
think
on TikTok, right?
yeah,
but it's also
a
Hulu
like
show.
based. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
it started on TikTok and then they made a
Really?
series.
Made a series
Uh-huh.
out of it?
It's called. It's the what's it called? Secret Life of
Mormon
Wives.
Wives or something.
Who aren't really
what
practicing.
Mom talk was
but-
where
that
Mom Talk
originally
came
and then
from.
moved to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's like the group of them. But so I
Bit-
watched. I've never
bit.
really watched like the TikToks. Really, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like bits of them, but
yeah.
it's mostly just like weird, dances or whatever.
Mhm.
But I watched the show, and Kobe and I watched the first episode, and we were very disillusioned in the human race
It wasn't
after
good.
that one.
It was horrible.
They were
Oh, I can
awful,
only imagine.
awful.
Worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like it took every bit of energy to get through. The
Just to
entire
see what it
episode.
was about,
Yeah.
though.
just kind of
like,
gave me
bad.
anxiety, but I did end up watching the rest of the series,
I don't know how you did
and
that.
because it got better. Like it wasn't good, but it wasn't as bad as the first one. I'm just like real glad that I'm not part of that group because I could not keep up with them. I'm too old, and
And I
Yeah,
keep
I've seen him on
pantsing you out of
Instagram a
nowhere.
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I keep pulling your pants down.
Couldn't be on
Couldn't
TV.
be on TV. Too many blurs.
Getting the pants all the time.
Too expensive to blur out all that.
Yeah. So
Tony, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on Mom
No,
Talk?
I was like, I really haven't watched it. I've seen him a little bit on Instagram. I don't know that I could say who's who because they all look kind of similar.
They look the same.
yeah.
That's the wasatch
Yeah.
front.
I mean, and the underlying thing, there was, like the girl that has the hair extensions. So they were like plugging her hair
Oh, yeah.
extensions like super hard throughout the whole thing, and all of their little
Oh, she like has a business.
yeah,
doing
and
that?
all of them have kind of
Have-
like their own little businesses or things they're trying to do, and so
Of
they were like
course.
pushing those like really hard. But I don't
on
know.
the show.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Pretty cool.
No thoughts.
yeah.
No
If you're wondering, I have no thoughts on
Zero
it.
thoughts. Next one.
Jack the Reacher.
Jack Reaching.
Jack
It's got to
Reacher.
be a fake name, right?
It's gotta be.
gotta be a fake name.
Jack Reacher for ya.
Yeah.
Hey from New Zealand.
Hey.
What's an item that you wouldn't be able to go without for a month? Could be a food, appliance, a serum.
Spelled that
I'm
really
gonna tell
weird.
you water. I can go 3
Serum.
days without water and I die. So there you go.
Yeah.
Serum.
Serum.
I put a washer and dryer. That counts as like one because
counts
they
as
have
two.
to go together.
Washer and dryer. That's
No,
two.
because they have to go together.
Well, you
so
could just
that's
have a
one.
Sometimes
dryer.
you can stack them.
Or I
Yeah.
put like
So-
sunscreen because I have to have sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Yeah.
I hope it's mineral based.
It
Keeps
is.
your
Okay.
skin
It is.
young.
But yeah,
So
I
Tony
definitely
says,
don't want to do
Washer and
Can tell
dryer
me.
and
Isn't that like the-
sunscreen.
Yeah,
the recommendation for keeping your skin nice.
yeah,
This SPF.
yeah.
Slather
Yeah.
it.
Always wear sunscreen.
Did you make that face?
What was that?
Ew.
Do you remember that
word is
song
weird.
like
So weird.
back in the
The
late 90s
graduate
that always wear sunscreen?
class of 99 or 2000. What was that song?
Oh,
And he
right.
just spoke like
Yeah.
gave little random bits of
Remember that.
wisdom.
I tried to play
Always
that
wear
for
sunscreen.
one of my kids the other day, and they're like, "What is that?"
That was pretty
Was that
weird.
Don't you
song.
remember?
And I
And he
remember
says,
then a minute, or whatever. She's like,
What was that now?
No.
Do it again.
I don't know the words.
That was
again.
not it.
he
It
just
wasn't
talks,
a song.
but at the end, he says,
Oh no,
"Always
okay.
wear
I was
sunscreen."
thinking of the song where the girl
And
like
then-
has spit everywhere. Did you see it?
No.
Where she's like saying something before the song.
Oh, where
She
it goes
writes
on
like
forever.
a letter
Uh-huh.
before the song. I thought that's what
I'm
you're
trying
talking
to
about.
think what that is.
Sounds
but yeah.
awesome.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have
So-
more or just washer and dryer?
And sunscreen.
And sunscreen.
Oh, and sunscreen.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. I
What-
put
what was yours?
And ice
socks
cream.
Socks.
because I like my feet to be warm. I don't like my feet to be
Oh, I
cold.
don't like cold feet.
So
either.
I always socks, and that was about it.
Socks.
This is random, but bananas. I think I eat bananas like every
She
day.
does.
Socks and
Like
bananas.
bananas and
Tawny-
toast,
That's the
bananas in my
thing.
oatmeal.
Tawny would be really easy if it was like you had to stay in a
So eat
bunker
the
and
same
eat the same
things.
thing day after day. She would be fine with that.
really?
She
Yeah.
does really good with it.
Boring like that.
Yeah.
But she also had socks. She'd have to have socks
Yeah.
in the bunker.
Warm
Socks and bananas.
well,
That's it.
she's got to have someone to feed her.
Someone's gonna have to cook the bananas.
They
for her.
got to make the meals.
make the
but
food.
She's fine.
And then
We
I'm
played a
good.
game on Thanksgiving. Remember, it was like if you had something that would grow on trees, like what would it be? And we said we couldn't use money. And I
Yeah.
was like, socks. How nice would that be? You're just like, got a
Like,
new pair of socks.
Oh,
every-"
brand new socks. That's the best.
Yeah,
Or bananas. They grow
Or-
on trees. So you're good to go.
yeah.
Get a
Either
sock
way.
tree. Get a
Sock
banana
tree and a
tree.
banana tree. Set.
Heck yeah. Then you can store the bananas in the socks if you needed to. They're just like little
They
banana
grow
sleeves.
in it. It's
They're
like
banana
the peel.
sleeves.
You peel the banana
Right?
out.
Like they're the easy food. Like you don't have to wash them. You don't have to cook
Right.
them. They're just
Got to
easy.
peel them though.
Ugh.
So hard.
Takes all day.
You got to take the banana sock off.
You get that
Ugh.
weird string on your hand. You're like, ugh.
It is gross, huh? And then when they go bad, they're all squishy and ugh.
Yeah. It's like there's a perfect spot for banana, and
that's
it's like
true.
an hour,
Yeah.
and then it's gross.
Or it's
either
green
too
for
green
like
or
3
too
weeks.
gooey.
And
Yeah.
then gooey. Green to gooey. Green to gooey like that.
What kind of banana you want? You want green? You want gooey?
Kind of brown we want. Brown.
But they
They
really
really
are.
did
It's
say
like you have to
banana.
hit it right in that
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like
1 hour
It's
window.
an avocado. Same way.
Avocado.
Avocado.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Dang old avocado.
Avocado.
Yeah. My mom will just like, they'll be sitting on the table every time I go there, and they are perfect. Her avocados. My mom's got the nicest avocados. But aren't they though?
I've seen his mom's avocados. He ain't lying. She got us avocados like you won't believe.
Oh, dang. I can't wait to show you my mom's house.
Stop talking about avocados.
I can't wait for you to meet my mom. She has the nicest avocados.
Like, let me tell you something. Everybody knows about my mom and her avocados. Okay.
Cam's mom's avocados are so good.
I didn't want to say anything, but did you see her avocados?
They're perfect.
Perfect.
Not too soft or firm. Best avocado ever.
Yes, sir. Anyways, what were we talking about with that?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're over with.
Okay, we're over with.
Done.
Is it my turn to read or yours? Oh, my turn, I think.
I don't remember.
Nathan Carr. Man, Jack, how did this happen?
Ladies.
Ladies! When you think back on this last year, are there any odd conversations or stories of interesting things they've done this year?
You just heard it.
That's what I was
didn't
going to
go
say.
back to
I was going to
answer
say, I'm pretty sure.
Well, about 2 minutes ago, let me tell you.
Talking about Cam's mom's avocados was right up there.
Mrs. Fields cookies. My mom's avocados.
Yes, sir.
The thing is, there's like so many odd conversations that they don't really stand out anymore because it's just constant.
Yeah. We were talking,
That's
coming back from dinner about just when you're just talking to somebody and just go, like if you were just talking to somebody and just
Out of
made
nowhere,
a horse noise.
Start doing horse
See
noises.
what people would do.
Don't say anything. Like they ask you a question, you're
So-
just like, just like out of nowhere.
But then just keep listening.
But then, like, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think every time we're together,
something.
there's something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Comes up. It's too hard. Too many.
So, yeah, it's really hard to narrow it down because
Nothing.
it's,
You can't remember anything specific, though.
I don't know. They're all like this.
Yeah, I don't remember myself.
Avocados, horse noises.
Do you remember anything?
Like,
Weird.
I don't
Stuff?
know. Sorry, but there's
Sorry,
just a lot
Nathan.
of
Yeah.
a lot of
Let
weirdness.
And now we're getting back to Jack reaching again. I don't know what happened here. I think there's a glitch in the matrix, but it is what it is.
What call signs would you give your husbands?
I missed that question.
Oh no!
Cam was excited
really
about
good
it.
one.
He was excited about that one.
You'll have to
so
come up
sad.
with one. I don't know. What do you got?
I put Cobra Kai because
Cobra
he
Kai.
always calls himself that.
People call me that in high school.
Yeah.
He calls
yeah, that's right.
himself that.
I can't
Sometimes
remember you
I
saying
don't
that.
call myself.
Yes,
When do
you did.
When do I say?
When we were in Lake Powell, like
Oh my gosh.
you wrapped a thing
Lake
around
Powell.
your head.
That
and
was
you,
like 15 years
I
ago.
know,
Okay, I
but-
called myself Cobra Kai.
What was the
15
other
years
thing
ago.
that your dad or your grandpa used to call you?
My dad called me
Catfish.
catfish.
Catfish. That's right.
Makes no sense whatsoever, but it is what it is.
That's what he would call you if he was on your podcast.
Oh, 100%. Yes, he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cam's would probably be. He does Cambonius.
Cambonius.
Sometimes.
Cambonius.
Rambonius.
We call him Cammy Ron.
Camboinius.
Cambonius.
Camandos.
Camboins.
What?
Commandos.
Camboins.
Camboins.
Commandos?
Camandos. Get it? It's a really good one.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. As they settle into life with 2 podcasts, have you noticed any personality changes? Are they happier, more secretive?
I feel like they've been a little more excited because
A little more
done?
what?
like excited because you're
Excited.
being able to like do some others, kind of
Yeah.
branch out a little bit and focus on some other stuff.
Yeah. Been kind of some fun
And-
stories that I'd never heard.
Yeah, like start a little bit more of like the creative process with the new one.
Apparently secretive.
Yeah.
You're going to get slapped.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Tawny,
I added. I said
Let's hear it.
the same thing.
what'd you say?
That's it? You're adding the same thing?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
I agree.
I said stuff.
Oh.
Mhm.
What else? Anything else?
No, just that it's been like fun that you guys have had. I like some of the stories on there have been pretty entertaining.
Mhm.
What
They've been
stories specifically did you like?
I had never heard the vampire one.
Dude,
that
I
was
know,
amazing.
vampire's
So cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't listened to the Highgate Vampire episode over there on This Podcast Is a Secret, you're missing out.
We had
Yeah,
Like,
it
you really
was-
are.
it
with
was
that one.
entertaining.
It's one of the greatest episodes we've ever done.
I know. I don't feel like we've lived up to it again.
Shut up. Yes, we have. Man.
No, we've had.
You want me to pants you with my mind? I'll do it. I will do it.
Yeah.
Get your ding-a-ling
No,
hanging out.
that one was really fun though.
It was
I think
fun.
it's because it was new to us.
Yeah.
But
And
all the other stuff
so
was really cool.
bizarre,
Yeah.
like so weird.
Yeah.
And what was the
crazy.
building one? That one was I'd never
Oh,
heard of that.
Oh,
one.
yeah,
window
that
to
one
the
was cool, too.
skyscraper?
Window to
Yeah.
the skyscraper.
Yeah, that one was interesting too.
We got
Yeah.
we got
I've
some good
Yeah, we
Googled
got all
lots
kinds of stuff.
things from listening to it. So
Yeah.
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 It's a good one.
Thanks for pitching our
Yeah.
other podcast.
Listen
Yeah,
to
appreciate
it. It's
that
good.
for sure. Guys, go listen. I know you guys aren't
Yeah.
all listening.
Our wives listen, so
Yeah. Jeez
We
Louise.
do.
Okay.
yeah.
Cameron. This was from James K. Vaughn. Just for you, Cam.
Okay.
Okay.
This is for me.
Read it.
As a wife. James is a wife.
No. As a wife.
As a wife, what would it take to convince you to move out to the woods and have a fully equipped bunker? Asking for a friend.
James has got friends.
What would it take you to go out to a bunker in the woods?
I guess we've already said like microwave, hot water,
Oh, I guess you know.
just have to
Yeah,
have
we
the
know what
stuff.
you need to lure you in.
big tub. Yeah. That kind
Come
of
on
stuff.
in.
Sunscreen.
Microwave.
Yeah.
Sunscreen and a
If it was like a fully equipped bunker and Kobe's like, you don't have to work, we can go live in the bunker and just like live this slower pace, like simpler life, I think I'd be like all in.
Mm-hmm.
Fully equipped though.
fully equipped.
Yeah.
Soaker tub.
High chance it's not going to be fully equipped.
He said
gonna be
fully
like-
He did.
equipped.
It's a bunch of church
So-
chairs holding up the walls in a like dirt, like a dugout.
High
dirt
chance
hole.
is a piece of canvas out in the woods that we get underneath when it rains.
Well, I was answering James'
I
question.
know, I know.
Yeah.
Fully equipped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And no jobs or responsibilities. Like
I get that.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
It
I
would
just-
take
Somebody to
everything
cook
then.
the
Take
food.
everything.
It would
Yeah.
take everything
I don't know.
to get there.
That's what about Tony Mao.
Don't him out.
Have you given any thought more to letting Cam buy a Toyota Tacoma? I've read it's the perfect family vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any?
I've
That's
thought
mine.
about it.
I've said yes.
I've given him my good go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
They have their blessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he has your blessing.
Yes, my blessing.
No, Cam did buy a car.
For now.
for now. Yeah.
It's a commuter car.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I still got my one eye on it.
No, we haven't thought anymore about it.
One eye. That's a good one.
Nah, we kind of taking a step back for a minute.
Yeah.
But I still want to pick up.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
There's something women like about a pickup man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess the next one, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of goes along with that.
Does it?
I think so.
Okay.
Does it?
Sample this. In your opinion, what's the best thing that has come out of your husband's prepping?
Out your husband's prepping.
Also, tell us a funny story about the shenanigans they have gotten into. That changed. It used to be one that was a good follow-up question.
So I was like,
I don't know how it's changed.
Yeah, there was one. Do you remember I read it and you were like, oh, that's funny. It goes right along with that.
Oh.
Maybe I misread.
Maybe.
Anyway, in your opinion, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that has come out of your husband's prepping? Also, tell us a funny story about the shenanigans they have gotten into. You were asking about this one,
Yeah.
but who knows, right?
You go ahead.
We don't get into shenanigans.
Well, there's lots of good, I think, that has come out of this. Like obviously like their friendship, and it like gives them a hobby. I also like that, we're taken care of in case of a bad situation happens, or like the other day we ran out of toilet paper upstairs, and so I had to get into the stash, and so that's nice.
Did you get your hand cut off?
Just about. She was not happy, but I still.
There's punishment for this.
I almost pantsed her. Right then and there.
Yeah. So I do really like it. And we've talked about it before. Like it wasn't really a foreign concept, like with our backgrounds, like just being prepared was something that was kind of normal growing up. And shenanigans, like the only one that really stood out to me was, besides all the weird conversations, was when you guys went out to Skinwalker Ranch and tried to get in, and they didn't tell us that they were going. And so like the big announcement came on that they were going to call the cops if they didn't leave. And I was like, just give me a heads up. Like next time you do something like that,
You're going to be in jail.
so
What if we never
you're
came back?
arrested, like
Yeah.
I know.
I'm a skinwalker.
I know you're in jail.
We might be skinwalkers.
Yeah, or if you turned into a skinwalker, like just heads up.
You don't know if I have or if I haven't.
If
Could
I
be a
were
sneaky
to
one.
turn into an animal as a skinwalker, which would it be? What would you say? On the spot now, right? What's the first thing that came to your mind when I said that? What animal?
A cow, but just because you grew up on a dairy farm, that's all I
A
could
cow,
think
because you're a big fat cow. Duh. Because you're dumb and big and fat.
Yeah. What would Kobe be?
Maybe a cat.
I said a dog.
A dog.
Yeah.
Good old
'Cause
dog. That's a good one.
When we were
You dog.
when we were engaged, like my friends did this video for the bridal shower and like asked him a bunch of questions, and they asked what kind of animal he would want to be, and he said a dog because he could just be lazy,
Dogs are the best. They have the best lives.
They
just
do.
lay around.
Yeah.
So you could be a skinwalker.
They go on
dog.
like hikes and
Yeah.
and they go running and cats.
You could go on a
Cats.
hike and go running.
A cat, like you.
But
want,
I mean,
like
you're more.
you're good
like,
with people when you're.
Good with people.
Yeah, when you're good with people.
It's true.
You don't want to be around people for the
I do
most
okay
part.
with company, but for the most part, I avoid them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
A cow or a cat?
Yeah.
Cat and
Dog.
cow.
Do you have a question? Do you have an answer to the question? I don't know if you answered
I didn't really. I was trying to think of shenanigans. I thought of the
Spider
skinwalker.
Spider web.
They did get stuck in one of the vehicles one time, broke down when they went
Oh,
camping.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And I was going to have to go
That's
save
right.
it.
them.
We got that actually on the podcast, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
We did that. Yeah. That's right.
And the shopping cart, that was fun when Cam got in the
Yeah.
shopping cart.
Stuck
while we
in
were
the shopping cart.
Yeah.
That video somewhere, it's pretty funny.
It's still alive and well somewhere on the interwebs. We don't know.
So
Yeah.
It's good. Good. I got to tell you about Tac Pack, though, because today's podcast is brought to you by the fine folks at Tac Pack, the only tactical subscription box with useful professional grade stuff inside. Use our code Casual Preppers, and you're going to get a free $70 machine-made part from Next Level Armament. Shout out to Tac Pack, man. They have been with us for...
Tac Pack.
Tac Pack! They've been with us forever.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, they've been with us for like
She just about spit out her
5
water.
years, right? Tani? It's been like 5 years.
Like I think since we started having sponsors, they were the very first.
They were the very first. So, anyways, shout
We're
out.
like, what's a sponsor? And they're like,
What is that? Well,
Shine.
we pay you a little bit when you do this thing, and then we keep doing it over
Yeah.
and over.
Yep.
That's right. Okay, so Cam and I actually had a couple of questions that we wanted to throw you away. See how you did. So the first one is
See how you did. You're going to be graded on this.
if Cam and Kobe had their own reality TV show about, so this is kind of separately. So if I had my own show, Cam had his own show. What would be the
separate?
most boring part of the episode every day? And what would be the most interesting, fun part of their day for people to watch if they were going to watch it?
Well,
It's a tough question.
like the fun part, I think, would be some of your work projects, like the podcast things, like where you went with Donnie Dust. Like that would be super fun to watch and
Yeah, probably.
interesting. And you get to do a lot of like interesting stuff with your work. And so that would be interesting. Boring part, like he goes to bed pretty early or wants to go to bed. It's like 8:30 and he wants to go to bed. Or he's like sitting in his recliner, like rubbing his face, like trying to go to sleep. Or he talks a lot about science stuff.
His favorite physicist.
I believe in science.
I
favorite-
believe in science.
His favorite physicist. So that can sometimes also be boring. Sometimes it's
And you're like, yeah, let's go to bed. 8 o'clock sounds fine to me.
That bed sounded good. Let's do it.
so
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I said most of it would be boring at our house because
Most of what I would do. would be
especially
boring.
in the winter, it's pretty boring. Cam has to do lots of notes from work, so he gets home and still has to work. And then
Still doing notes, yeah.
yeah.
It is boring.
And he's yelling at our kids. I don't know.
That might be
all I do.
entertaining.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I said entertaining would maybe be watching Cam fix things because if it's not going his way,
Oh, I
he's
lose my mind.
not
I
happy.
get mad fast.
Yeah.
He's
gotten
honestly
a lot
pretty
better with
chill
that.
for the most part, but if like he's working on a project and it's not working out, it's
Yeah, I feel that.
The house knows that you
feel
get mad.
Kobe's the same. Oh.
I get very angry.
It's
very
like
fast.
something that seems so simple, and when it doesn't like
so
work
simple.
out, you're like,
Yeah. Like nothing works.
Yeah.
nothing.
Kobe can't have like anybody near him. Like the kids walk in the room, he's like, "Get out of here!"
Well, usually it's like, what are you doing, Dad? They're like right up into everything. What is he doing? And you're trying to get
It's
stuff
true.
done. And you're just like,
It's true.
I can't do this. Is hard enough because I'm an idiot. half the
They're
time.
always asking questions at the worst. You're like, don't ask questions.
What
right
is
now.
that, Dad? Oh, this
I am doing all
it's
I
my
can
worst
to keep.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have you leave the room so I don't kill you. It's out of love.
Doing everything to keep
Yeah.
from language, different types of language coming out of my mouth.
Like Spanish, Portuguese.
I wish. It's usually just dirty English.
Yeah. dirty English.
Dirty.
Not dirty, but filthy words. Not
Filthy, filthy English.
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Those can come out too.
Yeah. What are your all-time favorite inside jokes or funny moments from the podcast over the years?
Bigfoot was pretty fun. The Bigfoot like voice that you did for like an hour.
oh, that was funny.
Oh, yeah. We haven't done that in a long time.
I feel
He was like
Getting all
super
put out.
complaining. Yeah, he was mad.
There we go, clean.
Yeah.
Walk
Charles
on the
Happ
trail.
good. That one's good. The hamster hands.
Oh, yeah, hamster
Oh
hands.
yeah.
Yeah. Hamster farmers. All the accents. Like there's so many. It's hard to
Yeah.
name them, but those were some that stood out to me. And now like Cam's mom's avocados.
I hope she knows one day that we talked about her avocados on the podcast.
There's a new
I'll
one.
have to let her know.
She's a sweet,
Don't you
sweet
be
lady.
like, I know I pick out good avocados. You don't have any clue.
There you go.
Tawny.
I honestly just the same ones. I was trying to think. The Billy Butthole one sticks in my head just because that's my grandma.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was early
That
on.
one
That was a
was
long time
good
ago.
one.
so-
Yeah, that one was a long time
But
ago.
I'd probably say the same ones as Ashley.
The Billy Butthole one was good.
Yeah.
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 Grandma's name's Billy.
I can't even.
Butthole.
Yeah.
That
Billy
is how it
Butthole.
started off.
Yeah.
I'm like, her name's Billy Butthole?
Miss Fields cookies. That's another
Yeah,
one.
that was a good one, too.
Yep.
Oh, Cam's Cure All Cream.
Cam's
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many. Like
There are some
Cocan,
good
the
ones.
It's crazy, yeah.
Ginkgo's.
Some
There's
of
a
them just
million.
come back. You're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
What was I can't quite remember, but where you went off about how girls should look unattractive in like a riot.
Yeah, that was-
you went off
that was
for a
that.
while
Oh,
about
man,
that.
that
Is that
was-
where the Jinkos
Yep.
came from?
Yeah, and the hook hand.
We were like, you need to look unattractive. Some of you, it's real easy.
Real
It'll
easy.
just be natural.
Yeah, that was another one that stood out.
Okay, you want to read some of these, Cam? Then?
Yeah.
Here we go.
They're yours,
Oh,
man. That's fine.
okay, I'll read this one. If Cam and Kobe could switch lives with anyone for a day, who do you think they'd pick, and what's the first thing they'd do in their body?
Oh, I read this one a little wrong.
Don't use your filthy English.
I put you would be because I read it a little wrong. I said Zac Efron because you think he's cute.
He used to be.
He was.
He's
Yeah,
gotten
he's not-
weird looking.
It's
Yeah, he's had, like,
I'm telling you, it's
stuff
hormones,
done,
man.
but-
Is that what it is?
That's got to be.
I
He
think-
says it's from breaking his jaw, but I don't.
I think he's had some work done.
You
Like
can't
his
break
nose
that
looks
jaw.
kind of different.
Dang.
But yeah, Kobe
Whoever
likes
broke that jaw, break them. Beautiful face.
Try and punch that jaw,
Beautiful,
break you.
beautiful, beautiful face.
Beautiful boy. He's a beautiful boy.
Dear. Okay.
Because he keeps his head in the game.
All right. Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I also said Einstein because that would be your best day if you could figure
Einstein.
out all the equations and
I don't even like math.
know all the things. I know, but you talk about physics all the time.
Right.
So if you could figure it out and you could understand it, you'd love
That would be
It's a
cool.
lot more
See?
exciting side of math.
Yeah.
It's super exciting.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Cam would want to be a pilot. So if he could be like some kind of,
Pilot.
not like a pilot with people, probably like,
So not a pilot with
not
people.
where he had to fly people places, but
That's
like
true. Not a bus, not a.
a
Yeah.
World War pilot without the
Like
war
the
part.
pilot
War-
on
yeah.
Just a
single
war-
cockpit planes.
World
Yeah.
pilot.
Some kind of
Yeah.
pilot.
like
would
the
be-
pilot
That's a
on
great one. Yeah, I
Monster Squad that gets to drive
Yeah.
around, coffins and they don't complain.
Yeah.
They don't ask for the little
I'm
pieces.
like, if he didn't have passengers, he'd love that.
would. Yeah.
Or,
I don't hate people
An
that
empty-
much.
I know, but I just
So he
mean,
wants to
like,
fly an empty plane.
that would be a lot
Yeah.
of pressure, though, to fly with people, like,
Yeah, it would.
to be in charge.
You're not gonna like this. I've always wanted to try a
Hang
barrel roll.
They all got their seatbelts on, right? Let's try
I read
this.
something about a split S. Enjoy this.
I'm getting bored. Let's do something weird.
Yeah,
So,
that would be. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
that's
'Cause,
what I would say.
I'd like to be
Be
in
silly.
the. Yeah, I'd like
maybe
to try
a
a
kid
jet pilot.
again for a day. That would be.
Yeah.
He's
We all
always a
wanna be
kid.
that.
He's always a
Right?
kid up here.
Yeah, a kid for a day. Yeah.
Kid right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate people that much.
I know.
but-
he doesn't.
but-
It's
Kinda.
like when you work in a job that you're like, it's just socially taxing. You're like, I have to talk to people and I don't really want to listen to them, but I have to. It's part of my job. And then when I get home, I'm just like, wow, just like take my ears off, put them in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Not
The
listening.
ear
Yeah.
cabinet.
So it's just the listening.
no, he really
part.
does like people.
That you
It's
don't
the
like.
listening. It's exhausting because it's not like a natural skill for me. So I'm like, tell me about your problem. It's like sweating trying to listen to him.
And I think I'm the opposite. It's like the talking that gets me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I
I'm good listening one-on-one.
rethink and overthink and then go home and think I should have said something different. I don't know.
But I do that too.
Yeah.
I think that's just
All the
natural
time.
female.
Yeah, it must be.
They're just like, oh,
You
why did
guys
they
don't
say
ever do that.
Last year, why
Very
did they say
rarely.
that?
Very rarely do I ever think about it.
I obviously don't think any about what I say.
I don't think you could do what we do and like worry about what you say
Oh, yeah.
very
Yeah,
much.
probably not.
Because we would be a friggin' mental
Yeah.
mess if that was the case. All the stuff we've said over the
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, you would be.
It would be a mess.
I'd be full on depression. It's like, I gotta
Tawny's
think I'm
overthinking
the
what you
worst.
guys have said
Yeah.
enough.
That's true.
Tawny worries about it enough that we don't have to. Yeah.
You remember when you said that? I just can't. You should probably post something to apologize. I'm like, post something. How do you do that?
I don't even know what that is.
What does that even mean?
Hashtag mom talk.
Yeah. Hashtag wife's mad. What I said.
Yep. What was that one? That was Switch Lives.
Yeah.
If Cam and Colby had to give a TED talk on a subject he thinks he's an expert in, what topic would he choose, and how fast would the audience walk out?
Or not walk out.
Or not walk out.
Yeah.
An expert. Very good
Go
at
ahead,
it.
Tom.
I just said computers,
Yeah,
probably.
Beep,
Nerdy,
bop, boop, computer.
nerdy crap.
I like to play computer games.
I don't
Yeah.
think I could explain
And if
it.
you were
'cause
interested in
I'm
it,
interested.
yeah.
It's like the hands-on, like
I like to put my
building
hands on the
stuff. You
computer.
know,
Yeah.
it's like you put it together and you turn it on. It's great.
I like to touch the microchips, all that.
Yeah.
Motherboards.
No, don't put your fingerprint
Put
on
the
there. Get too
RAM.
hot.
I like to touch the RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I,
probably. Could, yeah.
I'd love to see you do a TED Talk on computers.
Oh my god.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I would love it, really. Seriously, what? Maybe
Fumble
we should
through
do
the whole thing.
Okay.
But I can't remember what exactly a TED Talk is. What does the TED stand for?
I don't know what the TED stands, but
I don't
it's
know.
just like, experts that get up and
Experts
talk
in
on a
something.
subject.
Gotcha.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't have any.
I was like, I'm gonna think about what TED stands for. I'm
Ears
gonna
and
look it up.
throats. Head holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good at the head holes.
I was like, he
Holes
is
of
really
the
good
head.
at like explaining medical stuff.
Yeah.
So he probably would be
Yeah, I'm
good
very
at that as
it.
well. How
Yeah,
did you have,
there's your
Ashley?
nose, and you breathe through it.
Them holes are for breathing. Them ones are for listening.
Did you know you have two? Two in here. Boop.
Now you can't hear nothing, right? See?
The physics behind it's crazy, right?
It's all biology. You don't need to worry. I got it down.
We'll keep it working. Don't worry.
Well, I can see right through. Nah, just kidding. That's a joke.
That's the joke all the time.
That's a joke.
Yeah. Everybody's like, you see the other side? I'm like,
It's funny.
look, the light's coming out when I'm like looking at a patient's ear.
Yeah.
It's always somebody with him that's like, you see the light on the other side? I'm like,
Nay.
shut up.
It's funny, kid.
You should do that.
Probably have one listener in Bernal that did that joke, and they're like, I saw Cam, and he
His butthole.
seemed
Thought
like
it was funny.
Yeah.
He's trying to be folksy, and he's over here
He
making fun of
chuckled a
me.
minute.
Yeah. All right. Ash.
I said like AI or physics.
I don't know that much about physics. I remember I tried to teach you about superposition the other day, and you had no idea what I I was talking about.
I know. And I can't decide if
Let me
like
show you.
the audience would stick
Superposition.
around. I don't know.
Am I here or am I there? I don't know.
I
You're gonna
can't
have to look at
explain
it
it,
first.
but let
Let me show you how it's done.
demonstrate it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if like
Did
the
you get anything
audience.
from it?
No, not really. So I don't know if the audience would like stick around for a long time because he gets really excited, and so it's kind of fun to watch
I think
him.
you're pretty
Like,
clear at explaining things.
but
Quantum mechanics and
Yeah.
physics is tough to explain.
yeah, but
I don't
that
even know what I'm saying.
like
half
I
the
was
time.
trying real hard.
But then I'm like, I understand. And none of us know what we're talking about. So we keep each
Word.
other entertained. We're like, yeah, that's smart.
Heck yeah, that's what's
We have
happening.
no idea what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, but it's entertaining to watch because he does get like really excited about it, and so when he's trying to explain it, he's like getting excited.
Yeah.
So they
You're like,
probably
"Calm down,
stick around.
calm down,
Yeah,
calm
so I'm
down."
like,
You don't even know what you're saying. Calm down.
yeah, but I don't understand most of it. So
All right. Is what it
Oh
is.
man, I missed some of these questions.
Cameron, you want to read the
They were
next one?
mine. It's fine.
I'll read it. If Cam and Kobe was a character in a video game, what would his special ability be, and what would his most annoying flaw be? Mm-hmm.
I put that you would be really like your special ability would be you could like time travel or like
Time
jump through
travel. That'd be cool.
dimensions, go through
Yeah.
parallel universes.
Ooh,
Is that what they were called?
it could be. I
Super-
don't-
That'd be nice. You could warp places.
You could,
Yeah.
you could,
I already been there. Warp
Superposition.
back.
Warp.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
And
what
your
made-
most
Annoying flaw.
annoying flaw, you would just like spout scientific facts all the
Oh,
time.
okay. That's fine.
In like a scientist voice.
I don't really do it that much, guys. Like, I really don't. Like, it's very rare. Nobody in the house likes to hear any of it ever.
It's like a
Like,
going joke.
I just picture
though.
you pouring like a bowl of cereal, and you're like, hey, you see how you hit the bowl and it sends off these sound
Seriously,
waves.
But no, it'd be in like a scientist, like a nerdy scientist voice.
Guys. Quantum mechanics. Yeah, no, like nobody wants to hear it in the house. So I
You're
literally,
both there and here.
yeah, nobody wants to hear it. So I rarely. Cam hears it more than anyone.
I know,
because
but
we
it's
talk
like the
about it.
going joke. And
Yeah,
during COVID, like there was a Zoom workshop, science workshop from Kobe's favorite physicist for kids, and he signed the kids up for it, and they were so mad about it that they didn't
they?
do it.
Yeah, they were mad.
Yes.
God, they just knowledge.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Free
we just like
free
to tease
knowledge.
him.
Dad signed you up.
All right, Cam or Tawny, what's Cam's video game character?
I don't know. He was saying
Mine were not as highly sophisticated as Kobe's.
he said he wanted to be able to like carry.
Oh,
whatever.
so he like helped her.
Well, you're not
He did
supposed
on
to.
the way here.
Yeah.
I was like, what would? But I said,
well, she was asking me.
Wait,
as
what
I'm
did he
driving.
say?
She didn't know.
He said he'd want to be able to like carry
You know,
everything.
like-
like
Be tough.
You
strong.
have like
Be
no
able
like
to- yeah.
inventory. You can
Oh,
carry
yeah.
whatever you want in
That's a
games.
good one. Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That's
I could
always a
carry like
problem.
all my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can't take this mug. I got no space left.
Like, I can put another T-shirt in here.
Why can't I put a pencil
Yeah.
in here? Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. What his most annoying flaw would be?
Probably his sense of smell. We were just
Sense
talking
of
about that too,
talking.
because he
Sense of
like,
smell?
yeah.
Well, you're not good
I guess
at
that wouldn't be
smelling?
a flaw in a video
In a
game,
game,
though.
that wouldn't be a flaw.
But-
Yeah.
Could be.
Everything at home, he's like, "What is that?"
Oh,
Everything
that's
like
a real
bugs
life
in.
flaw.
Like you're
That's a real life
oversensitive
flaw.
with
Oh,
smell?
bad.
Oh,
Bad.
really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Bloodhound nose. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah. Everything. I can't handle it.
What's the worst smell at home that you get a whiff of that you're like, oh,
Burnt food.
burnt food?
It's not that she burns food.
Oh, we have a
Coming back
We
to
have a
the I
thing
want
with-
other people to cook for us.
we make fun of Ash because like every
Yeah.
time she cooks something in the oven, it's just like it got a little crispy. Like that's the thing she says
But
every
you
time
like
it comes
it.
out.
You say I'm a good cook.
You are a wonderful
so
cook, but you have a thing with like not setting a timer.
The
and
timers
just
don't
like
work.
getting like I think it's done now, you know?
And it is.
It's overdone a lot of times.
No.
You just did it the other day, remember? Because we were making fun of it and you pulled it out and then you knew what you said the second you said it.
But
You were
only
like,
2 times.
it got a little crispy and then she's like, oh, I said it. I actually said it. The joke.
No.
Yeah. But it's all good though.
Yeah, I think that the two things probably are food,
Burnt
that
food.
linger in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
And
bacon or
skunks.
something.
skunks.
Oh,
He like,
skunks.
cannot handle
Trigger,
skunk
like-
smell.
Really?
An anger center in my brain.
That's funny.
Like go on a rampage.
Really?
If we were ever to go to war, I'd have a little vial of it. And be like, "Ah."
These are like the Nazis and their
To me.
speed or their meth they were taking.
Yeah.
You had just
I
have
just
a
have
little
to
skunk
smell
thing.
skunk. Be
Yeah.
super mad.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Pick 3 movies that represent Cam and Kobe individually,
Missed this.
and
one.
then
did
3
too.
movies that represent Cam and Kobe as a team.
I missed this one.
Well,
Because it
everybody
was like
missed this one.
I got the
Yeah,
next
sorry.
one, but I didn't see this one. Individually. Interstellar.
Interstellar. Yeah.
Because
It's a good
I
one.
like science.
They just like it, yeah.
And
It's a very good movie.
We contemplated all week driving Claire out to Salt Lake.
We almost did. We thought about
All the like primo IMAX
Mm-hmm.
theater tickets were sold out, but we were going to go to the regular theater. Just drive out and back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
6 hours.
it. 6 hours of driving.
should have done
And
it.
then
like
3
it that
hours of the
much.
movie.
I still regret not doing
I
it.
know. Should
Good
have done
movie,
it.
but it is long.
It's so long.
Not long. It's like one of the fastest moving movies.
Time is relative, you guys.
That's what's so fascinating
Yeah.
about it.
So fascinating.
Mhm.
I don't know. Sorry. I
Okay.
did miss this one.
Interstellar's a good one. Okay.
Did you have any?
How about
Tommy?
just tell us your favorite movies?
Oh, they already know like what our favorite movies are. I think.
Okay.
Right.
Burbs, Open Range, Back to the Future.
Do you know of any movie that represents what?
Gladiator.
No, I'd probably say, and this is random.
No,
but I'd
like,
probably
really.
say like Goonies. Just
Goonies.
like that seemed like something Cam would have loved as a
I
kid.
did love
like
that.
Mhm.
Yep.
doing something like
Swearing and
that, treasure
Yeah.
hunting and
doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Any
Chinese
like
accents.
the kid shows where they like save the world.
Yeah. That's Monster Squad.
Yeah,
and
Monster Squad.
Lost
Mhm.
Boys.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of as a
Cool.
team?
I put Dumb and Dumber.
It makes me so mad.
You were way off.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay.
And then I put Monster Squad.
Monster Squad for sure, yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. What about you? Did you answer that one?
No, I didn't. I was like,
Okay.
do you have one that you think represents both? of
No,
you?
that's not for me.
What about
Well, you could answer.
What
it.
about one that represents Tawny and I? You better
Well, I haven't
think
haven't
about
thought
what
about
you
it.
say.
I had some time to
I
think
know,
about
but I'm just saying, like, think about it
it.
before you say something you're gonna regret.
I don't know.
Mean Girls.
We're not mean
No.
girls. though.
But you'd be the ones that were trying to
The
like,
nice girls and mean girls.
yeah,
Clueless.
but trying to integrate yourself into the
Your
Mean
other
Girls. That's
favorite
basically
movie.
My
what
other
you-
favorite movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
Your
tough.
other
You're
favorite
nice.
movie.
But you're around Mean Girls,
Okay.
not you.
I was like,
You're the
where's
mean
this
girl.
going?
I don't know where this is going either.
No, like
We're
that's how
trying
she-
to be the nice girls around mean girls.
you like hang out with them. I guess you're not using it against them though. That was the original. Maybe I'm watched a different movie.
I'm confused. I don't know.
No,
I do love that movie though.
I haven't seen it. I mean, I saw it like forever
Oh,
ago.
it's so good.
Oh, man, that's
Okay,
funny.
here's another one.
you get
What's-
stuck in groups that you don't fit in. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I feel like the girls are.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they don't
Clicks
listen. They're too cool to listen to this. They're not going to come back on you. and be
Okay,
like,
I want to move to the next question.
No, we're going to talk about
What's the most embarrassed you've ever been of us, and what's the most proud you've ever been?
We've talked about this before, but when you let out those belches on the podcast, like that's super embarrassing.
That's pretty good. If that's the most embarrassed you've ever been to me, I'll take it.
Well,
'cause that's
good.
never,
Like when
nothing.
else? You were dancing in Davis the other day. That
I
was a little
dancing.
weird.
She was really
I
embarrassed.
was
'cause
embarrassed
dancing.
about that.
You
But
did say you did tell me about that.
like, I don't know. You don't really do like super embarrassing stuff.
I
but,
danced in the.
but belching on the podcast, I did not like, and
Freaking
dancing in
funny.
Davis was a little weird. So.
Why? I don't know, it's not that bad.
And it wasn't like
Dancing?
a good dance. It was like a weird dance. Like a, I don't know.
I thought it was pretty good.
Salsa or something.
I mean, I don't really know what, like a, I don't know. Never mind.
Okay.
A good
The
grocery
waltz?
store dance.
Yeah.
It's waltzing.
Waltzing down the aisle.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
That's how you defeat those supermarket.
Yeah.
Creatures.
Tawny,
They're
what's,
monsters.
what's the most embarrassed you've been, Tawny?
We've talked about it before, but when Cam ran into the building with the U-Haul,
Oh, yeah, that would be
and I
embarrassing.
just kept driving,
That
I was
would
like,
be
I don't know what to
embarrassing.
do.
That day was very embarrassing.
It was
for
a
Cam.
rough day, like lots of things.
Yeah.
That was just
All
the
my
start.
shame just disappeared. I'm like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Like, what do you do at that point? Luckily, you were out of town at least. Like,
Yeah, and I was in Oregon.
yeah.
We didn't know anybody.
You're still the
but-
smartest
There's a
guy
lot
in the
of
town.
interesting things that happen in Oregon.
Still the coolest guy in town. After you did that and crapped on the sidewalk.
It's embarrassing.
I want
We
to
had
ask
stay
you
there
that, but then I
after.
also kind of like don't want to hear the answer.
What?
Like the most embarrassed you've ever been of me. But I kind of don't want to know, so maybe don't answer.
I haven't even
it.
thought about it, but I can't think of even a time where I've been
You've
embarrassed.
never been embarrassed.
I really can't think of one.
Uh-huh.
I can't
Good.
either.
Well, that's a good answer.
I can't.
Thanks.
Like, I really can't.
Final answer. Okay.
I can't either. Do you remember when you
That I
fell
was
down the
embarrassing?
stairs at Little
I
America?
Fell a
It
lot.
didn't
yeah.
embarrass. I felt really bad for you though.
Yeah, when we were dating. I
Oh,
no,
really?
I
She's
slipped on the
"Shut
ice.
book,"
Yeah.
She let go of my hand too, and was just like, I'm like, what do I do? Luckily, it was kind of on the back side of
her
the
up.
hotel. I did.
Pick her up.
After he laughed a
Threw a
little bit.
snowball at you and whitewashed your face.
Walk the other way and go like that.
Yeah.
Special
Yeah.
girl fell down the stairs. Somebody help her. That's funny.
The proudest.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. I
It's
put
almost more embarrassing. Than
like-
that part.
just like especially seeing him as a dad. He's a really good dad. And with the girls and seeing how you've grown the podcast because it's taken a lot of work and you've stuck
It's
with
been
it
all
for
Kobe.
a lot of years. So
Me and ChatGPT.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Then Cam comes in and messes all the words up.
Comes and tries to talk stuff. And he doesn't talk too good. But we
It's
like,
like,
him.
as soon as ChatGPT has a robot, switching it out.
getting a new co-host.
Talk
we
about-
should get like once like humanoid robots are like really ubiquitous, like have one as a co-host with us. Think how cool that would be.
That would be pretty
And we could just
funny.
like ask it like any questions
Yeah.
and make it like banter along with us. We're gonna do that one day.
That would be
we
amazing.
gotta stay long enough. We need like 3 more years of
Yeah.
the podcast so we can get there.
And then you can afford
Then our
a robot.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Don't
No,
get it.
like then they'll be to the point where you could just like get one. And
Well,
it
how are
wouldn't
you
be that
going to
crazy.
get one?
We're gonna purchase
Walmart.
one.
Walmart's
gonna-
So
right
you're
over
going to
here.
have
Make
enough
it.
money to buy a robot?
Yeah.
They're going to be cheap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
Have you ever shopped on
Black
Amazon?
Friday deal.
They really are.
Okay.
We never thought we'd have robot vacuums, but everyone has one in their house now. Robot podcast host.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
think
you'll
they're going
find
to be
a cheap one.
expensive.
They're not going to
No.
be too bad. They will be in
As
5
long as
years.
China still exists, there's going to be some cheap ones.
Yeah.
But then they're going to be the weird ones, like the messed up ones.
That's the kind we like. I picked him as my co-host.
You know, like when you get the
I don't want to be
instructions.
replaced.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
All right, Tom.
instructions from China.
Tani.
Were you going to go on about that?
Well, no, just when the instructions from China. Like, that's what kind of
Yeah.
robot you're going to get?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Okay, where are
Tony
we at?
needs to answer.
Oh,
that.
sorry.
Tawny needs to
the
answer
proud moments.
Mhm.
Oh,
Embarrassed and proud.
I just said I did the
She did the
embarrassed,
embarrassed.
yeah. But proud,
Oh, yeah.
I'd say the same thing. Just that he's really good dad, and he like helps with a lot of stuff that I don't ask him to do, like getting up with kids in the night that have bad dreams and stuff. And then probably just with his medical job too. Like there's a lot of people that
Yeah.
stop him in the store and have appreciated him, and so
Yeah.
Thanks for
I
I
looking
didn't
in
know
my
I
head
had 2
hole.
ears till I talked to you. Thank you.
Couldn't figure out all these head holes, and you figured it out for me. Thank you. Changed my life, Doc.
So-
Changed my life.
Thank you.
That's a good one. All right.
that's all.
Your turn, Cameron.
Where are we anyway?
Knowing your husband now.
Knowing your husband now, how do you picture them in high school? What kind of person do you think they were, and would it have been someone that you'd been interested in?
Donnie?
kind of person do you think I was?
I think he was pretty the same. I don't know, like kind of
Maybe.
a class clown, kind of outgoing, but probably
That
would have
hair,
been
though.
interesting.
Yeah,
he
Oh.
did have long hair
the
one
long
time.
hair.
I
Oh,
cut
it
it in
was
high
cute.
school.
We'll find those pictures one day.
Why
and-
wouldn't you want that hair?
So,
huh?
oh, I know. Yeah. But would you have been interested in
Do you
him
think you
then?
would have been interested in me?
Mhm.
Then?
Yeah, I do.
That's my answer. Yeah. Quit horsing around, Tony. All right. All right. Dear.
Yeah, I think I would. Well, when I met you, you were like in a band, and you were in a band in high school. So I feel like you
That
You-
band wasn't as cool, I can tell you that.
probably were like less. You were more self-conscious, so you probably were a little
less
less-
outgoing. Less of
less.
this. Ugh.
But I still.
Might have been good. I don't know.
But you were less than this when I met you. So
Okay. All right. I don't know. What does that mean?
You're
When-
too much now.
You're like way up. You were down.
No,
I mean, it
you're
was
just
easier to deal
you were
with.
just a little quieter.
I would have helped you
probably.
through the
Yeah.
halls because you
As
were
I was
less.
screaming on stage, and
You weren't screaming on
well,
stage.
sometimes I did.
Yeah, you were still a little quieter,
Okay.
but I think I would have still liked you.
Probably.
What about me?
Heck yeah.
What do you think I was like in high school?
I know what you were like in high school.
What?
Still super hot and awesome. I would have been all
There you
about
go.
that.
Okay.
If I could time travel, I'd be back there right
Super
now.
hot and awesome.
I'll get that high school girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
high school. Girl.
Yeah.
Tawny was on the drill team, so I probably wouldn't have been good.
She was
enough.
on that unicycle.
You probably would.
Wouldn't have been
I was
good
on
enough.
it 1 year. Okay.
She
Yeah.
barely made the team. She kept
I
falling
did.
over on her unicycle.
I did. Got yelled at a few times.
Yeah,
I was
that's
pretty
funny.
quiet. But
I believe
I'm
it.
probably
You're
that
not
same
like-
way now.
You're not like all this now.
Stop talking.
Chill out, Tawny. This isn't.
Can you
Tawny
edit her
podcast.
out of this
Oh
so
my
that they
gosh.
can hear us?
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of strange or annoying obsession does your spouse
I
have?
already see what's coming here.
What do you think?
I don't know. Just
What kind of
say it.
strange or annoying obsessions?
Kobe obsessively rubs his feet together
Oh,
when we're
okay, that's
watching a show.
It's
at
not
night.
obsessively. It's
Kind
just like
of.
subconsciously.
Starting a
Yeah. Like his dad does it, his grandpa does it. They just sit
Starting
there
a sock fire.
I bet you I started on fire.
and constantly rub
Blow
their
a
feet.
little bit down there. Just give it a little air.
And one other thing,
What?
like when he finds a hobby or something, he like dives in like really
Kobe does do
hard.
that. Even
yeah,
I'll
like
agree with
hard
that.
dive in. That's all he can think.
I wish I could commit so
or
much
talk
to
about.
something.
Yeah, and it kind of like slowly fizzles, but like when he first gets into it, it is
Boom, done, gonna
all
do it, yeah.
in. Yeah, all in.
I think that's a
It's
good
true.
trait.
but it
Like,
is.
I
It's
wish
not
I-
a bad thing. It's just funny, you know.
I
You don't
usually
hum
try.
You don't whole hum around things.
No,
He does
I know.
not.
I try and hang on to him, but like I don't like
Yeah.
completely give up on it.
No,
yeah.
but like
There's
when
like a
you're
6
first
month
in there,
period.
man, it's
Yeah.
just all in, and then it slowly
Yeah.
kind of backs off.
Yeah.
But then you know
then I know.
if it was something you wanted to keep or not.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
good.
Okay.
So,
Tony.
what kind of obsessions I have?
Obsessions.
What kind of obsession?
I'd say he's really into lights, and he's talked about
I
that
do
before.
think
Kobe's been
Flashlights.
really
I
into
go on
lights
little-
too.
Yeah. Oh,
we,
sorry.
We
But-
got lots
Didn't
of
need
cool lights at our
Play
house
pussy.
and gadgets. Really into like gadgets.
gadgets, lights.
No
That's been
fidget
Kobe's
spinners.
newest
Addicted.
obsession is the lights.
Fidget spinners.
Can't
and-
have enough fidget
Fidget
spinners.
spinners and levers and switches. I don't know.
No,
I
just
just
like
put light switches on and aren't hooked up to anything. That's like switching things on and on.
Like one of those little autistic kids with something he's got to play with all the time.
Just have like a big bristle on the wall. I just like the It's like clicking buttons and
Can't
stuff.
get in an elevator with him. He hits every button. Take you an hour to get to the top floor.
So gadgets and gizmos. Okay.
He's got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Yeah. Who's it and what's it?
Yeah.
that's about it.
Okay.
Gadgets and gizmos and lights. Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Sounds like a weirdest person you could meet.
He gets obsessed though, like when he
Tons of lights in one room, and I have like fidget spinners and stuff. Hey, I built 15 of these.
These are all mine.
Watch. Spin them all and all
Turning
my
everything on your phone, all the lights on the wall, turning off fans and flipping switches.
He gets real weird in that room, but we let him do what he wants.
We just lock the door and he'll wear himself out in about an hour. Then we just flip the switch on the power breaker so that we don't start a fire.
Sorry, honey, I'll be up in 5 minutes playing with my fidgets and gizmos and gadgets.
Gizmos.
That's a
got
creation
gizmos.
I made. It's a gadget and a gizmo. It's a gizmo. Yeah, anyway. Okay.
What were you gonna say? You were gonna say something.
I was just gonna say, so for example, he bought a bunch of pants not very long ago.
I did?
Remember, like before you went on your trip,
Bunch of
and
pants.
he tried them on I don't know how many times because he's like, which
Oh,
ones?
yeah.
Like
Well, they were expensive. Nice
they were
pants.
expensive, nice pants.
So
but
I
it
was
was
like, I want to be committed
I'm like
to
they
these
all look
pants.
kind of similar. I don't know, but it was an obsession there. For
Did you find the good ones though?
I did
What
find some.
brand
they
were
are
they?
nice pants.
Lululemon.
Jeez,
They were
fancy. That's
expensive.
pretty bougie.
It was,
Ooh.
but
Hashtag mom
I
talk.
talked to a few
which
people.
is probably why he was like,
Well, the thing is, like, all of my dress pants at work, like, they ball up, you know, you get the little fuzz balls and all that.
yeah.
And then I want them to feel like sweats.
Okay.
I found them.
Did you?
Yeah, dress pants that feel like sweats.
Okay.
yeah. But
Very
I
nice.
was like, you're not keeping all of those, so
That's the only way to try them on.
He
We don't have a
obsessively-
Lululemon.
And we
And
did.
I feel like the least manly person
I didn't even know that they
on the
made
planet
men's
saying that.
pants.
So thanks for bringing it up. I can't believe I bought them, but I bet you I have those pants.
He
for
didn't
like
tell me that. He
15
was
years.
keeping that a secret, by the way.
Yeah.
I was. I
He
don't
didn't
want
tell me
anybody to
that.
know I'm wearing
Sorry.
that kind of crap. But
But
they
I
are
am,
built
and
well.
I love them.
They are built well.
yeah.
Hashtag mom talk.
Sometimes you guys
It
spend
took
money.
a while to pick
Thanks
the
for ruining the
perfect pair.
podcast for me
Do
and
they have
everyone.
lots of zippers and buttons on
They do
them
have
to
a
play
cool
with?
zipper. They have a zipper to hold like
Gidgets?
Yeah.
Put all your gadgets in there.
What did he call it? Gizmit?
They got a spinner pocket on the side.
Buckle up front's a switch.
They do have a hidden pocket zipper thing. Yeah.
It's worth it.
It was worth it. Yeah.
Use our code Casual Preppers. Get your own Lululemon.
I made fun of them for the longest time until
Did
I
you?
had a friend
And now
that's
you're a
like, try
believer?
them out. And I was like, okay, I'll just order
Are they
some.
really expensive?
They are.
Like,
They're
yeah.
ridiculous.
100
I usually buy
$100?
stuff from Ross.
They were on sale
and
that
TJ
week.
Maxx.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
$25 pants, and these are $125 a pair.
I got these pants for $16.
Yeah, I almost always buy cheap dress clothes,
Yeah.
but those pants are gonna last.
I didn't think Lululemon pants would come up in this episode.
It's true.
Ugh, thanks, Tony.
Sorry.
Me either.
You can
That was
edit
a
that out
secret.
if
Thanks
you
for
want.
letting it out.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Cameron.
Just like went down
Sorry
100 notches.
about that.
Totally
Yeah.
good. What's next, Cam?
Okay. We are. What kinds of things drive your husband absolutely insane? Last minute plan changes, being late, slamming doors in the house, etc.
Ladies.
Slow traffic. Cam cannot
I can't handle
handle
it.
traffic jams. And we talked about smell already. Can't handle
A
smells.
skunk in a traffic jam would send him in orbit.
And probably just when our kids are being lazy and
I got my dad's like,
yeah.
can't see a kid sitting.
Yeah.
I can't see a kid sitting.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
You
I hate
sitting?
that.
sit a
You
lot.
sitting down?
What are you doing? Enjoying something? Get out there.
Get out there and don't enjoy it.
I don't feel like I'm a slave. Really, I shouldn't say that, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't, but it is what it is.
But my dad was that way.
Yeah.
And so I think I inherited that. I
Happens.
also don't like, I have to know a time for a plan.
Know a
You
time.
can't
Yeah.
drop any plan on me. I'll
He's
lose
not
it.
super
Oh.
spontaneous.
just like at the
Spontaneous.
last second.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, we're going over to 9 o'clock. I'm like, no, we're not. No, we're not.
Yeah.
I don't like to be told right before.
That's funny.
No.
Okay.
Kobe really hates slamming doors.
I do. I don't like
When
it.
our kids
It
I was
is
gonna
slam
really
say,
doors, he
irritating.
Kobe write that question.
loses it. I don't know.
I didn't write that question.
No, I wrote it.
Oh, but he hates that and leaving lights on. He gets so mad. He walks around and flipping them off like super mad.
You'd hate my house. I got switches everywhere.
Like it's just like
Gizmits.
on all day long for no reason
I know.
whatsoever.
no, it's not because you turn them off. You always turn them off.
Well, I know. I
That's
turn
why you
them
gotta
off.
have the smart lights though. 'cause
Attitude.
then-
I have
I
quite
do
a
have
few
some
smart
now.
switches,
Yeah.
and I'm just like all off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cool.
You don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Got it.
And doing house projects. You don't like
Yeah. I
that
don't
either.
like big house
The
projects.
house project.
I think I
yeah.
said greenhouse projects.
I hate greenhouse.
He doesn't like
projects.
those either, I'm sure.
What would you say your spouse is more like his dad or his mom, and why? Would you say that your spouse is more like his dad or his mom?
I put Kobe's like a pretty good combination of both because he's like pretty particular and cheap, like your mom.
Cheap.
She's so like I love your mom, but she's super frugal.
Your mom's a penny pincher.
Oh
is,
yeah,
yeah.
like so bad.
Mhm.
And Kobe's like that, but he's also like his dad. He just like doesn't give a crap about like what he says or anything. So
Yeah.
you're both.
I'm both.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can see that.
I said I don't know. He's not really like
Those aren't my
either of
parents.
them that much, but
You don't
he's
even know.
probably more like his dad. His dad
Yeah.
can fix anything, like or make anything, and Cam is kind of similar that way.
Bitches.
Bitches.
Yeah.
Gizmits.
Gizmits.
And maybe I was like, I don't know, kind of like your mom in some ways, but
He got
In
them
what
kind of the
avocados.
anger
Those
things.
avocados,
Those
He's got them
avocados.
avocados, baby.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have my mom's spontaneous anger.
No,
And I
She
say
gets
that
spontaneously
because
angry.
we were like at Thanksgiving, my uncle came over and was like talking about a tractor being parked in the way, and so people were cutting through the field.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't own the field anymore. And my mom made that clear. She was all, as soon as he left, she's like, but Alan, he doesn't own the field. Just yelling. We're like, why are you yelling so much? She was
just
so
talking
mad about
him.
it.
It was so funny.
But it's not his field. I kept saying it to Tawny too the whole time.
That's funny.
Yeah, but no, I don't know.
I can't
Probably
tell
more
because
like your dad.
I'm distracted like my dad.
yeah, it's like,
Like,
Yeah.
like lots of projects going on at once.
I don't think your mom's ever said a word to me. Like I've never really heard her talk that much.
Yeah.
But your dad talks my ear off, so I got to go with your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same mine.
Unfortunately, you probably say that about
Same.
me too. I'm like my dad.
Yeah, in some ways. But good. It's good. It's good mix.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's good. You know what? If something were to happen and Cam and Kobe said,
Wait,
we
is there
have
more?
I don't have
That's-
those.
Oh, why is that? There's a double up down there.
Oh, let's see.
No. If something were to happen and Cam and Kobe said, we have a bunker that we've been building secretly for years, would you go? That's been on there.
As
I
long
thought
as
so.
it's a fully stocked
Fully stocked.
bathtub
It's gotta be close to.
bunker.
Okay.
If it's an
Food,
underground cruise ship, then I'll go.
Then I'll go.
Yeah, Tawny needs someone there to cook her meals.
Yeah.
And clean.
Just a Royal Caribbean buried underground.
Yeah,
You're good.
hey.
You got all kinds of things to do.
That'd be pretty awesome, actually.
would
That'd be
Cool.
amazing.
Yeah. Cool. All right. That's all the
That,
questions we have.
yep. mhm.
That was everything. You guys made it through.
Ugh,
Barely.
Good job, ladies. Pretty good. It was an hour and a half, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
It felt like it.
It did it.
Because Tawny talks so much.
It's, time is relative, ladies. All right. Well, guys, thanks so much for listening. You guys are the best. Thanks for sending in the questions. Cam's got some stuff he wants to tell you.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Have a post Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Because
We don't know what time
this
it
is
is.
before
when this
Happy New
Christmas,
is.
Year.
but it's going to be. I hope you have a great year.
That's right. Yeah, it's New Year's.
Be a New Year's.
Have a good resolution for the year.
I'm looking forward to 2025.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I like odd years.
a good. Do you?
Yeah.
That's all.
That's
Okay.
all.
You were born.
Something about odd years.
He's like.
Even odd, even odd.
He's
Do you remember counting months that way?
Yeah.
January, February, March. You can't see my hand in there. Counting in
You're
between your
watching,
fingers.
You can. Yeah.
Anyways, gone on too long. Sorry.
Okay. No worries. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And I think you stay survived.